Let's get back on the album, man. Let's get back on the album.
So back to the album. Do you feel like this was that it worked out the way you wanted it to? Like, you had an idea. Did you put it on to the wax the way you 100% wanted it to?
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. For the actual songs and how they came together, it is a bunch of like adapting as you go, especially with these COVID times. Like, originally I wanted to be down there recording with Fritz. That would have been the most ideal thing. But but as far as every song turned out, holy shit. Every time Fritz sent me back a track, first when he sent me back just a mixed track, okay, before he put the master on it, it was just like night and day between an amateur fucking engineer producer to somebody who's been doing it for fucking umpteen million fucking years, you know, like it's just different. And then when he sent the masters back, man, like I'm not gonna lie, there was some fucking emotional moments here, and like, because it's like watching your kids like go from like being an adolescence to like, oh shit, I can do this shit, and not only can I do this shit, but I'm fucking good at it. And that's not even like a brag at that point, you know what I mean? That's just fucking fact. Like, anybody who listens to this shit, if you give it a chance from front to back, you fall in love with it. Even if you pretend to hate me afterwards, I know the fucking truth.
There will be like something you like on this fucking album. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, as I was listening through it, I was like, I think this might be my favorite track. But then like 2 songs later, I'd be like, well, actually, I think this one might be my favorite track now.
No, it actually set in stone pretty quickly for me. I'm going to be honest. The two tracks that I'll say
go ahead
that are my favorite. It's Eat Crow and the fucking track with Lex and Gibby. The names are escaping me because I smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah. Well, that one What Lurks it's called, and that was the name of the beat that C-Lance sent me, and it just stuck. So that's why that's the name of that. Shout out to C-Lance, by the way. He's fucking dope as shit too. You know, I would encourage anybody who makes music to actually try and form actual fucking real bonds with people rather than just buying beats off a beat store or getting a feature off a fucking email, you know? Like, well, yeah, that's just me.
And we kind of come full circle with that, where we were saying before is you have to be personable. You have to be a seller of yourself, if you will.
Yeah, it's somewhat having to be a salesperson, but like I said before, I think that you have to inherently be what you are. You know what I mean? Like there is turning your personality up by 10, by 100 for shows and everything like that. But I think there's something that goes for people who are fucking
genuine
themselves. Genuine people who are genuine in the underground go a long way. There's a lot of people trying to be other people in this game, and they don't make it very far. You know, they get weeded out, or they get fucking.
Here's the thing: you can be influenced by what has come to pass, but don't be only that.
Yeah. Be original. Be original. But if you're influenced by something, obviously that's going to feed into it. Like, everybody has their fucking influences. Like, I grew up on Twisted. I grew up on the Clowns. I grew up on Rob Zombie. I grew up on Eminem. I grew up on NoFX, Rancid, fucking Social Distortion. I grew up, you know what I mean? Like,
those are all fantastic bands.
Yeah. And I could go on, but like my influences are so wide that's why the music sounds so wide too. And I can understand you paying homage to your heroes, but don't fucking jock anybody's shit. Don't fucking steal nobody's shit. Don't be a fucking hound dog. You know, that's all.
I mean, that's the blueprint. We were told that at a very young age.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just like, now you got me all thinking industry talk, man. Fritz, say something.
What?
Say something.
Me. I'm still trying to put together my plan to smuggle you over here. So, what kind of snacks would you like? Oh shit! It's got to be better made chips in Faygo. So
hell yeah, fuck yeah. Actually, I was looking at that peach Faygo. I don't think I ever had a peach Faygo.
It tastes like a peach ring. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
a lot of sugar. Heavy on the sugar.
Yeah,
Faygo's heavy on the sugar.
Dude, I've always made the mistake at gatherings of drinking nothing but Faygo the whole time, and then I wonder why I get like gathering sick at the end of it.
Yeah, you need anybody listening. drink fucking water
Yeah,
at the gathering.
You can't just drink
especially
Faygo.
if you're doing heavy drugs.
Yeah, fucking. You know what's crazy though? Us talking about all this craziness is like Astro and the Gathering and all that. Like in the album, I talk about that shit, man. Like
Yeah, it's
on
referenced.
that.
It is referenced in the album, and it shows how deep your cuts go back in this. And if anybody can say you don't belong, it's like, motherfucker, I've been here.
Yeah, I've been here long enough that I don't give a fuck if you say I don't belong. I'll go hang out with my people and be fine. Fuck
And
off.
that's the best fucking mentality to have. Is and this is it's one I carry. Is I go where I want. And I do what the fuck I want.
I think the album really carries like my values really well, and I think those are going to mesh up with a lot of other people in the scene's values because I was raised up by this scene, you know, so it just makes sense, you know.
Well, and you fall into that category, and I like to bring this up on the show a lot. You fall into what we call a juggalo who raps and not a juggalo rapper.
Yeah. I mean,
Not
you
to-
might see me with my face painted up, but that's because I wanted to fucking paint my face, you know,
because
like,
you wanted
whatever.
to, not because you
Yeah.
wanted to.
Absolutely. Fucking, I know there's this whole there's this whole like debate that you're talking about, yes, between being a rapper who's a juggalo and a juggalo rapper, and not to be offensive to juggalo rappers either.
No, because
like
there are juggalo rappers who are fucking fantastic, and I'm friends with some of them.
Yeah, and people need to start too. Sometimes it's just these young kids. Like I definitely, when I was like 16 or whatever, I think I was going by neurotic and like definitely doing a lot more of the horrorcore shit.
Hold on, breaks. What?
Neurotic. Somebody else gave me one of my buddies gave me it because when we do takes back then, I do like 80 takes. It's like, no, that was no good. Do another one. And it was on like a shitty computer mic to boot too. I was just wasting people's time, honestly.
So did you spell it some stupid way?
I think I spelt it the right way. I'm pretty sure I did, which is odd for me too, because I
Yeah,
suck
that's
at
pretty
spelling.
I'm glad I have a phone if we're talking about sucking at spelling.
Phones, yeah.
No, but everybody's got to start somewhere, and like I said, you know,
And again, like he was just saying, this isn't downplaying anyone who wants to be a juggalo rapper, but just be good at it.
Yeah, is that too much to ask? But the thing is too, is tell your friends when they're shitty. It encourages them to get better.
Yeah.
I had back in the day when I would be the one of the judges at the MC contest.
Oh, at the gathering?
I showed you that, like, the spread of all the different like, entries,
the names,
and shit like that. So, and it would be literally 8 hours of listening to juggalo rappers, one after the other. And I mean, some I still work with to this day, and others we actually would break the CD because it was so bad. And I've got it wasn't from the MC contest. It was from the Underground Psychos, where somebody sent in a CD that was legit the worst shit I've ever heard in my life, and I still have it because people be like, well, you know, that's blah blah blah, this sounds bad. I'm like, check this shit out. I remember I sent it. Lex was at the studio. He went outside to have a cigarette. I sent him that song, and he came back so confused. He's like, I don't even know what this is. I'm like, that's the beauty of it.
It's encouragement. When somebody's like, I'm doing shitty, you're like,
yeah,
no,
and it was obviously there was nobody there to tell him, like, dude,
stop.
You know, I love you, but that's fucking horrible.
You should go back to the factory, homie.
Yeah, go back. Anything, paint, landscape,
whatever you were doing. Do that.
Yes, not this, because it's just not in your wheelhouse.
Well, and I'll tell you another funny thing, and this is I feel like I might get some heat for this, but I usually don't care. I love when people can't take away the streets from this, and they have what is potentially a rap label, but then it pretty much becomes a RICO case. Yeah.
So I think that's important too. So we were talking about like what it takes, and like I think it's knowing your worth, but not having a huge ego. You know what I mean? Like know know what you're capable of and what you can handle and what you can take on, and don't take on more than that, but also don't be such an egomaniac that you're scaring people off, know your worth, get paid what you need to get paid, but come correct with how you word everything,
Don't be a dick.
Yeah,
that's the narrative of this. Just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
But you can't be a bitch either. You can't just let people walk all over you.
That's that awesome fucking fine line that you walk between, like you just said, knowing your worth and being an egomaniacal asshole.
Yeah, absolutely. Gator don't take shit.
Gator don't play no shit.
Yeah. Smoke break?
I mean, yeah, I'm actually trying to.
So, Mr. Noize, do you have your jar of drugs there?
Do I have a jar of drugs? I mean, I have this jar of drugs.
Oh, you know that jar of drugs that I'm talking
YouTube
about.
fucking hates us, bro.
Oh yeah. I'll just no, I'll blur it out. I don't know.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you guys a tour over to the plants there? They're growing right behind me.
Oh God. Don't do that. So, what do you see in the future? What is next for Noize as far as this?
So for the next probably like 6 months, we'll be, pushing the album as the singles start dropping and the videos start dropping and shit. I'm already working on like a shit ton of shit. Fritz is sending me a bunch of new shit all the time. So look forward to that.
So this will be an ongoing partnership.
Dude, no, so I very much decided before I saw you guys at Astro that I'm doing this for the rest of my life, and this is it. This is my job. This is what I do. This is it. You guys will be seeing me all over.
That's the mentality you have to have. It's work. It is work. It's fun work, but it's fucking work.
Yeah, but there's no quit in me. There's like anybody who's ever worked with me or done work with me. There's no fucking quit in me, and I'm gonna keep my integrity, and I'm gonna try and if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. And even if I come up late with something, that I'm gonna fucking keep you informed and fucking keep you happy. It's about where I'm going is all over the fucking place. You guys are about to see I think Bill's gonna be sending me a shit ton more beats here and producing probably an EP himself. I still got a follow-up EP coming to this one that's just about to drop. I already got that pretty much all written, but that'll be all the Sealance and Scatterbrained tracks that I got left. That'll be coming out, and a shit ton of work, man, just constant work. And I'll be touring everywhere for the rest of my fucking life. So there you go, brother.
So with the scene being the way it is in Canada, are you looking to basically be a godfather in a sense and to try to let's be honest, resurrect your scene in Canada?
What we have up here is we have a bunch of juggalos that listen to the music, but they don't really come out to the shows. So you could say that I'm looking at myself to gather the troops, if anything. You know what? There's a bunch of kids out there just like me who are really fucked up and they need some help and they need to see reasons to keep going on. And I want to start giving reasons for that to be happening. I got friends all across this country from touring across there on the Generation Nightmare tour. And
what a great fucking tour. I went to 3 legs of that motherfucker.
Dude, that was the shit. But just meeting the people I met, there was literally grown men coming out of shows and being like, that fucking song you did about fucking mental health.
And that's and I'm gonna stop here. That's cool because I was talking to we were talking to HB the Grizzly about it too. And it's musicians are you are our therapists, and how fucking cool is that to be able to do for hundreds, thousands of people.
Legal disclaimer, he's not an actual therapist.
You don't know that. No, it's really humbling, man. It feels great. You know what? I'll sum it up like this. I am what they call passively suicidal. That's just something I have to deal with. What it is, it's kind of like if I sit down in a room and I stop thinking and I have nothing to do, there's just this fucking, when a bomb goes off and you can hear them ding in the background, there's always this voice in my head that's like, you should fucking kill yourself. Like it's just there. I don't know. And it's not even like you should kill yourself. It's like you should turn off, So I stay busy and I keep going. And this gives me a reason to keep going. You know what I mean? This music has really like almost killed that, but it's still there. But it's almost killed that. But when people come up to me and they humble me, saying that like this music is also helping them in that way, Jesus, man, if that almost doesn't kill it 100%, like I get moved too, man. I get moved too, and it's beautiful. That's the best feeling in the world. That's what I do this for, honestly. I do it for myself, for therapy, but when it also fucking coincides with other people, and I know that I'm helping those other black sheep, I feel like I'm a fucking leader of black sheep, man. I feel like I'm a shepherd of black sheep, you know?
That's dope. I can see there's a song in there.
There's an album there. Go buy it in August, you bitches.
You bitches. Give him your money.
Right? I need it though. And then I'll keep making this shit that you guys love. And I'm throwing it all back in. I'm gonna live like shit in the van for the rest of my life.
And this is a kick that we've all been on, but it needs to stay on. Pay your artist friends, support your brothers, motherfuckers.
Yeah. You know what though? I gotta say to everybody that's been showing me love, like I've gone through fucking hard times with this music shit. I had to do a name change because my old band threatened to sue me. That threw me back. But like the love has stayed there, and that's crazy that I can go through all this crazy shit and still have these motherfuckers behind me. So thank you to every real motherfucker, including since I met you two motherfuckers.
Us two
motherfuckers. I like.
Sorry for all the cussing. Yeah. Fucking.
He talked about one time trying to have a bleeper, and I was like, "You're just never gonna hear me talk. You can't do that."
I gave up. That I don't think they actually. I'm not sure how the YouTube thing works anyway, and the algorithms confuse me. So I just figure whatever.
Hashtag something like a professional.
I'll smoke to that.
I don't know. It's very difficult to figure out YouTube. That's all I know. There's like people that make a living making videos on telling other people how to make YouTube work, which is the most bizarre thing ever.
Damn, that's some deep shit right there.
It's like a hustle on a hustle.
It sounds like it's like Inception. It's a video and a video and a video.
It's a hat on a hat, man. That's what the fuck that is.
Looks pretty fresh.
So I need to make an app that has links to all the YouTube people telling people how to make money on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Trying to say
a hat on a hat on a hat.
Right. There we go.
Right, but we make the third one out of nacho and then we fill it up with guac, right? That's what we do. Okay.
Ew.
I mean,
no.
Fuck guacamole.
No.
Fuck avocados.
Cheese
like
curds and gravy. Cheese curds and gravy.
Oh, Poutine hat. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That is that is something you Canadians got right. We don't have that here.
Please explain poutine, because there's some non-frostbacks here.
Poutine is you get some good russet fucking potatoes. You cut them into some good long fucking skinny fries. Then you're gonna need a good gravy, like a good gravy from like one of your fucking mom's like meals, something like that.
Now, this is not a brown gravy. This is not a brown gravy. This is a white gravy. Yes.
No, brown gravy. Okay. Canadians don't even know what white gravy is. I got confused when I went down there. Yeah, let's not get into that though. That's a whole different thing. Gravy. You need Montreal cheese curds. They got to come from Montreal, and they got to be cheese curds. And then you put the hot gravy onto the cheese curds and the fries, and fucking eat that shit up. And it's the best thing ever, man.
I feel like that's how you clog an artery in a bite.
That's why they got to have free healthcare, because it's like a cardiologist is like, dude, we got to snake out your veins because you got the fucking poutine grease in there.
I mean, I was talking about chugging maple syrup, so I'm not disputing anything with you guys.
Awful.
Yeah.
So you write anything to that beat I sent you yesterday? What the fuck's the holdup, dude?
Oh wow.
I did.
Getting called out.
Write some stuff with that. Yes, I did, but it's just in its infant stage. It's very like, I don't know. I got to write some stoner shit to it. It's very like running through a fucking field, maybe like smoking a big ass blunt. I got to figure it out. It's a mind bender you sent me.
Well, it's because I don't do type beats. It was like, this one's weird. I got to send it to Mr. Noize. So
yeah, I will get something out for it for sure. Everything actually, the other three that you sent me there, I got things for all of those, and then the two from last time that we still had hanging around. Those have full songs done. So like we're getting that. We're getting that.
I'll have more coming.
Sweet.
I'll have more
Yes.
coming. So
I'm waiting for a punk beat.
yes, we need the punk project. That needs to happen. So
Yeah.
Now,
Fucking
will that
A.
be a full? Will that be a full band project, or will that just be you and Fritz?
It's in the works. It's in the works. We'll see. I know some guitar players, so I could always like hand something to Fritz too. But whatever he wants to do, like I've been hounding him about this punk thing. So this is kind of news that it's going to actually happen. You know, because I've been poking him with a stick for a while, being like, hey!
Well, that's what I cut my teeth on, man. When I was a young strapping lad, where playing freaking 80s hardcore, man. That was the shit growing up. So that's
some of that Sick of It All and Agnostic Front.
all
dope.
that good shit.
He's like an old head that way with that shit. So I'll be working at my regular job at the glass shop there, selling the bongs and whatnot. And I'll message him and I'll be like,
fucking job, by the way.
Yeah, selling the bongs and whatnot, and
Yeah.
but I'll be like, Fritz, send me something, send me some crazy fucking punk shit I never heard in my life, and he'll just send me like a whole fucking album, right? And then like for the rest of the day, I'm like, dude, fucking check these drums out, Fritz. Like we need something like this out of there. It's crazy. It's fucking insane. I'm not even gonna lie. It's insane that like one of my like fucking heroes growing up to listening to them do music, I just talk to him about like raccoons and shit now,
that has got to be. I mean, we're having it where we get to talk to bigger and bigger people, but you were like you said, you've literally kindled a friendship with somebody who you believe was a big influence on you.
I don't know how I do these things, but yeah, I got a bunch of. It's not just Fritz though.
I will tell you how. You were very personable. You were fun to talk to, and again, you're not a dick.
Yeah,
right.
That goes a long way. Now, I do with everything coming so easy. You guys getting along well. Fritz, is there anything that like a lot of people just do that you can tell people just like, hey, don't do this if you're going to talk to people, like, because I'm sure there's just things that keep happening. It's just like, how does this happen?
Well, it's the balance of because if you're dealing with somebody who's been doing it long enough, they know when you're full of shit. And so if you're trying to pretend that you're a superstar and you're not, it's not going to work out. So it's really, as long as you don't have to be like super humble, and you don't have to be riding somebody's dick. All you got to do is just be an honest, real person. Be like, hey, I need some help here. I think these are my strong points. You just got to, just don't talk shit and don't be a dick. Don't be a dick, man. How hard? Why is it so hard to not be a dick?
People get that ego.
It really is amazing how difficult that is for some people.
It's this social media thing where like, and I try to live by this. If I don't like it and I don't care, I literally scroll past it. I don't drop an angry comment. I don't drop an angry face. I literally move it out of my echo chamber, because that's the whole fucking point of this shit.
I mean,
yeah.
If
somebody talks shit to you in real person, you can just punch them in the face. So ignore where you can't punch them in the face, and when you can, punch them in the face.
Well, see, back when I was growing up, I grew up out in the sticks in Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and I had a guy who lived down the road, the gravel road from me, was 3 years older than me, and then the guys that lived down the road from him were 3 years older from him. And basically, it's like when you came up, you would say stupid shit. The older kids would punch you in the head, and you learn not to run your mouth and say stupid shit. And so that you handed that down through the generations of don't say stupid shit or you're going to get punched in the head.
Well,
You don't
Payne is a
have that.
fantastic teacher.
You don't have that where you got people that run their mouth on the internet and there's nobody there to punch them in the head. So they
No consequences.
true.
No
right,
consequences.
exactly. So you can be dick-ish, but
I literally said that to somebody at the store the other day. They were being a dick in my face, and I looked at them, and I was like, this is not the internet, and I will punch you in the face.
That's phenomenal. See, and this is something else, and it's something that I pride myself on. Be fucking funny.
Yeah, but I mean, some people it's just natural. Like I like sometimes like I don't know. I'm not trying too hard. I know you're not either, motherfucker. Like you kind of just it rolls off the tongue, right? Like we're gifted. He was talking about that solo cup shit. You got a solo cup too,
I'm a word bender.
Yeah, and then that's why you're such an asshole the other ways.
We're gonna get that on, we're gonna get that on a shirt.
I mean, you don't have to tell knock jokes, but like just don't be uptight and pretentious.
Yeah,
Like,
be open, be yourself, be easy.
Relax.
Yeah. And don't be a creeper. Nobody likes a fucking creeper.
Yeah, that's
I know,
all.
it depends, you know. Maybe if you're a cool creeper, but
every now and then you need someone to sit around and just give that ego the old hand job.
The guy like comes up and opens his jacket, but it's just like a bunch of cool shit in it. You know, just like, oh.
That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's a nice watch. Fuck shit, I'll take that. Oh, yeah. No, you know what? I gotta say, I've been watching all your guys' shows lately, and I've been watching the numbers all fly up too, man. And you guys are doing great, man. You're fucking awesome. I'm glad that our first stop for this fucking press shit is with you guys.
Well, I really fucking appreciate that, man. And
Absolutely.
when you asked us to do this, I knew that this was going to be a fantastic interview, and it is not disappointed.
Did you think it was going to go off the rails as much as it has?
I knew it was going to be controlled chaos because that's just pretty much what we do.
Honestly, I feared worse, so I think we're doing great.
Fuck you. Nathan me, you motherfucker.
oh, cool. We're starting beef now. Oh, sweet.
Wait. No swinging.
No swinging. There's not enough room in the shed.
There's really not.
There's
We
not
will
enough room
break
in the
something.
shedio.
There's about a solid 6 feet in here.
So I asked this, and I'm going to get to it now finally. Can you give me any Lotus Pod stories? You don't got to tell me any names, but can you just tell me some shit that's happened that people would not fucking believe?
Well, I mean, you know, a lot of the shit that you know, it's one of those. It's like a Vegas thing where what happens in the studio
Stays in the studio.
Stays in the studio. I mean, and it wasn't as crazy as you'd think it was, because a lot of the times it was, you know, it's about getting work done, you
Mhm.
know. So, I mean, there's some cool shit. I remember when the dudes from Two Live Crew were rolling through with their booty dancers, and they came in to do something, and one of the girls just came in, and I was just hanging out in the chair, and she sat on my lap for the length of the session. And it's just like, I mean, I was told this is what rock and roll was supposed to be about, but up till now, it's all been just a bunch of hard ass work. So, I mean, this is kind of cool that this has happened. Another time, the guys from Club Chaos at the Gathering, I got to know them pretty good, and they were having some type of a raffle or something, and wanted to know if they could have something unique, you know, from Psychopathic that they could raffle off. And I'm like, well, we just had some work done in the studio, so I have a piece of the Lotus Pod ceiling.
Oh,
that
fuck, eh?
that I had everybody sign, and so that's what I sent to them to raffle off. That, you know, that was pretty cool. But, you know, it was
It was a job.
A lot of work. We did the one thing that we pulled off was when they did Dark Lotus Black Rain, is when Twisted had left to do their like magic record thing, and they were like, okay, well, let's do Lotus to kind of bring them back in. And so we started with nothing, no beats, no lyrics, no nothing. And basically it was in the studio. I would like make beats through the night, and then come in the next day, and they'd pick the ones that they'd want, and then they you know, write the lyrics in the studio and record it. And from start until it got sent off to mastering was 22 days.
Holy shit, eh?
With starting from nothing to end it to here's the album, it's done. And
were they writing together or separate?
They were in the studio. Everybody was writing their shit all together. Everybody was there every day. Like, okay, I got an idea for this, got an idea for that, and writing my parts for this, and, you know, and so in and out of the booth. But it was all day, every day, and they managed to pull it off in the amount of time that we were looking to get it done in. But I pulled Alex aside and I was like, don't, because I could tell just by the way he was looking. I'm like, don't even think that this is like the way you're supposed to do this. Oh yeah, we could do an album in 22 days. And literally by the end of it, we were all ready to kill each other because it was just too much, of just.
When it was handed in and polished, though, were you guys like big group hug?
Oh yeah, I mean it was cool, but you just need to take a little, it's
break
like,
from each
It's
other.
a vacation
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
yeah. So, but that we were actually able to do that and
Well-
have it be what it was. It wasn't just okay, everybody's gonna phone it in. It's just a bunch of filler garbage because it didn't turn out that way. So
Yeah.
We need like we need a list somewhere, Fritz, of everything that you like accredited to, like everything, man. Like I don't know where that list is.
I guarantee that'd be a very long fucking list.
well, they got. I think that Discogs has probably the most comprehensive one, and it's a mess because nobody can spell my name right. So it is a mess because it's a link to here. There's some here that then this references back to this the way that it's spelled. So I tried to like get it all together for my website to have like a link to here's Discogs that has a lot of it. But I didn't never really even started to think about it until later when you start going through it and you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one. I forgot about that one.
Fritz, it blows my mind that how humble you are, man, because like you've literally like raised like generations of kids, like you, not just you, but you and everybody involved with the music. You guys raised us.
And
Well,
that actually,
I enjoy what I do, and that's why I do it. So,
Just giving you props for a second, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
that brings me to a question though.
Yeah.
And it's great that it just kind of formed. You have been around with during the what we would refer to as the golden age, the era, the family era, the Lotus era, whatever. There are a lot of people who don't look at the scene with the same love as they used to, and it's because of some of the things that have gone down. I won't say what they are or how it went down or whatever, because that's not my business or my place. But I believe that this is a time to fix. We are at a place where there are so many people besides just the big names who want to fucking do this shit now and do it with quality. So I feel like you guys have a chance to really kick off this fucking renaissance that I would love to be a part of and see.
Well, and it's doing it for the right reasons, really. Finding the people that you like as an artist and work with the right team and do it with the right intentions, I guess is what you're trying to say, because it's sometimes shit gets
Muddy
art and it turns into a mess because it's like nobody's doing it for we're going to put this out because this is a fresh ass project. It's it's done for some other reason. So once you kind of get past that and you do it just strictly for the music, then and people appreciate that, but
and it can be seen as well. You can see what is a project that has passion and love behind it and what is a cash grab.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what when it matters to the right people, but again, you could, people aren't stupid, people know when they're getting played. So it's do you really want to go that route where you're just in it for the money?
Release dates, how do they work?
Or do you want to make fresh music and push it out there? Because people, if it's good music, people will appreciate it. People will support it the way they can. Granted, you're not talking about the mass audience that is spending a fortune, but the people, that are going to be buying your shit that are into it are, have the potential to be some freaking pretty hardcore fans that aren't like, yeah, well, I bought a sticker. You're like, yeah, I got this motherfucker's face tattooed on my back. That's some hardcore shit.
I'm literally wearing 3 or 4 different pieces of merch right now. I mean, I'm It's
Well, yeah, I see your axe charm there. That's pretty fresh.
I love my big shield.
Very cool.
I'm not gonna pretend like I don't love my big shield.
Yeah.
I just got some Ruby love.
Oh, we're in the pig.
Nice. Man, that's one album that I keep playing over and over again, by the way. The fucking Fun Time, fucking, man. I play that in the shop all the time.
Don't
Stoners
Hug Me
love
From
it.
the Front is the greatest fuck you to everyone I've ever
So
heard. That track, I'm gonna say that.
I was
the
just
old
gonna say though, like especially for everybody that's like popping right now though, is I think why everybody's popping is it's fucking them being themselves, but also having integrity while being themselves. You know what I mean?
And this is something else, and I always like to hearken it to pro wrestling because that's just what I do. Know your gimmick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Know it. Know what it is. Know how to fucking run it, and then just fucking let it play. I mean, it sounds simple, but for some people, it's so fucking difficult. They want to be so many different things at one time, and it just kind of comes off as watered down.
Yeah, it's always pick a niche and just be really good at that.
Well, I can promise you guys this is that me being Noize, I'm Noize. This is who I am. I'm a fucking juggalo's juggalo. You know, this is who I am. I'm giving you my story, my bit. And I'm gonna keep giving you that. I'm giving you it all different ways because Noize, it comes out in whole different fucking ways. It's always changing. It's never the fucking same. It's fucking just Noize. You know what I mean? So that's it. I promise you guys that for the rest of my life, I'm doing this fucking shit. That's it. That's all it is.
So, is there any advice, both of you, is there any advice to people who are trying to get into the field that you work in? Is there any advice or things you can tell them that they need to just do it up or know how to do?
No, just do it. Just fucking do it. If that's my advice. Do it.
That's always the answer.
Do it
It's
and
literally
fucking
always
keep doing it, and that's it. And there's no other choice. And
Do
there
it.
is no want. Just do it.
Do it and get good at it. You know, don't have
Yes.
it, you know.
Swords sharpen swords. Like being around this crazy guy all the time, talking to him daily. I'm sharpening swords, and then talking to Lex. Oh my god. Oh, I'm on the next Lex album, by the way, motherfuckers. That too. So big ups to Lex.
There's that.
There you go.
Another fucking exclusive Pics. They bring us so many fucking exclusives.
They do. Now, I like what you're saying. You know, that's the other key to that. You know, you have to actually work at it. You're not gonna.
Yeah, it is work. If you want to get paid doing it, or have people appreciate it, you know, if you nail two boards together and hand it to somebody and it's like, I built you a cabinet, and you're like, no, that's a piece of shit. You know, you gotta put some work in. You know.
Yeah.
Well, don't expect everything to, like we were saying. It's not. There is nothing that is overnight.
No.
Yeah. Well, the first time I ever got to know somebody who was like of some like, you know, they've been somewhere was Mr. Green. He does those live from the streets shows where he samples like street musicians and like different sounds from the streets, and he makes beats for them. I messaged him this song, and it was like, hey there, chick, I got a real thick dick. It'll rip you up. It's fucking sick. She asked me to stick around for a while so I could get a chance to kiss her vertical smile. Like, this is not the best bars, but it was really like
means no.
It was really grody, right? And so I sent him this song, like, hey, would you ever work with me? And I get this message from him back like 30 minutes later, and it's like, dude, I just opened that by my fucking girlfriend, Jesus Christ, right? And I thought I was never gonna hear from him again. I was just like, oh shit, that's it, right? And then an hour later, he messages me and he was like, dude, that was fucking hilarious. I don't normally work with like nobody's that's like not discovered or whatever. He's like, but I'll do something with you. And that's actually a video you can check out online that exists. 13, he did the beat for that one with it's like Johnny Cash sound and shit. But yeah, man, that was the first like time that I just used my being me to fucking, you know, get up with somebody on the level, right? You know, that what do you call that? What do you call that? I don't know what you call it, but it was the first time that I got aligned with somebody else's energy that was like, wow, you know?
Attunement.
Yes, absolutely. Attunement. Yeah. Alignment. That's what it is. Yeah.
There was an A. You were reaching.
Yeah. But like, yeah, man. So be good at what you do. Like get to a point where you realize that you have the skills, and then fucking show them to the right eyes. You know, it's not about getting a million different views right off the bat. It's about the right fucking eyes seeing you.
be able to accept criticism.
Yes, that is huge too. That's why you gotta sometimes, maybe go smoke some DMT or something. I don't know.
Oh, the blast off.
They're just giving all kinds of horrible legal advice.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, no. And anybody who watches or listens to this, if anything, we are a bad example, or we are great examples of bad examples.
Put a disclaimer at the start. Yeah, you'd be like, nothing we say holds any fucking validity. It's all the fucking joke.
None of this is true advice. Do not
And
participate.
it's so great because he has to try to edit this.
Yeah.
You can do it.
It's gonna be awesome.
No, this has been an awesome time so far, guys. I don't even know what time we're at right now.
We are at 6:40.
Okay, well, we're good to keep going if you guys want to keep going.
I mean,
What the hell time? What time is that in metric time?
Oh, in metric, that's like
Moose units.
32 miles, moose miles
Per antler.
per
yeah,
antler. Definitely.
Moose per antler.
Yeah.
Per antler there.
Hockey stick per Zamboni.
Sent let's see if I can put the
You guys thought that the dog Slatter, get the fuck out. That's how Fritz is picking me up for Astro right there from the airport. That's a fucking one we'll drop for you, a tidbit.
That's that
Dog Slatter, get the fuck out, bitches.
I've been making EP covers for him that I sent to him.
He showed me a few.
Go to my Instagram, Noize 13, Noize with a Z 13. Any fake album cover up there has been made by Fritz the Cat. I don't tag him in all of them, but I put them up there. There's one called Noize 13, hamster shit. It's got a hamster on the wheel there. Danger. What was it? Danger Goose?
Yeah, Danger Goose. Yeah.
And it's got like a goose doing like the fucking howl with the weird spiky teeth in it. Check that out.
I have geese that live in my backyard. I hand feed them bread. They're mean little dinosaurs.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, yeah.
Don't get on their bad side.
Yeah,
They'll
gooses
fuck
are
you
mean.
up.
Bro, I'm not fucking around. I will fight a goose. I am not afraid.
Don't do it. We're more scared of geese than bears up here. Like, seriously, don't fucking do it, man. Like, I'll kick a bear in the dick, but a geese don't fuck around, man. Like, fuck.
Wow.
And one of those motherfuckers will get on you, and then you have 12 of those motherfuckers. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just trying to golf, motherfucker. Like, Jesus. I don't know why I said golf, but whatever.
I don't know why you said golf either.
Yeah,
You
dude.
see them on the golf course a lot, so I just assumed that motherfuckers who golf get chased by them.
What can you golf up there? Like 2 months a year?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you get what you can get. You get, man. Like the
guess.
sun comes out, and we're just like, holy shit! Ah!
All right, I have to ask, what the fuck is up with ketchup chips?
Ketchup chips are the fucking shit. That's
Ketchup is
what's
gross
up.
to begin with, so why would you want chips that taste like it?
Do you like ketchup on your fries?
I do not eat ketchup in any way, sir.
You will love ketchup chips, and you will eat them.
I will not.
You will fucking eat them, sir.
You might fight over this. You know how Lee Carver feels about mustard? I feel about ketchup.
Well, like, we'll just record it, and then you have to do it. We'll record it for the Pics, or it didn't happen when I come down for Astro, like your reaction to, and then you have to do it.
I've been wanting to do like
done.
make us do random stupid things. I do like those all dress chips. Apparently, you
What
guys
the
like those
fuck
too.
is that?
It's like, do you ever get like just like the seasoning on your fries? Like, isn't there like a special seasoning you can get at A&W? Do you guys ever get
Yeah,
that?
we barely
Yeah,
even
it's
have
called
those.
salt.
Yeah, we get salt
Lots
on there.
and lots of salt. Lots.
It's-
Oh, that's
Lots
the
of
that's the
salt.
American way. Salt.
I'll
Yeah.
bring down all dressed chips. I'll bring down ketchup chips. I don't know.
I'll eat the
I'll just
ketchup.
mail them to Fritz. Actually, that's what I'll do.
You're not mailing shit. It's being brought across on a canoe.
by Canoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yes, and we're filming the whole thing. The documentary will be
Yep.
called
I gave you the
Canoe
diagram.
Crossing.
Fighting Island across from Wyandotte.
It's
I
perfect.
See if I
put
can
an
track
X-
this shit down and send
I
it to you.
put an X on the map to where you're supposed to be.
He did, and not only that, but he sent me a like a wish link to one of those like huge like rafts
Oh
that
yeah.
like that people use for like refugees and shit. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, use one of these.
I mean, you kind of would be you kind of would be a refugee in this
Same,
situation.
same.
No, I'm just gonna do the canoe. The canoe seems safer, I think,
Canoe
less
seems
visible too. You know,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
want to get
know.
shot at.
I don't know. That raft looked pretty fresh.
It did.
Rapper-
It did. That might
Rapper
just
who
be
rap.
fun to like take down like a white water rafting or some shit sometime. But me and Fritz are gonna go shoot a deer together one day and just fucking like hang it up like Predator style out of a tree. It's gonna be great. Good time.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Evidently,
Okay.
that was not discussed beforehand. But
Right.
now it is set in
Yeah.
stone.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's cool. Let me put that in my calendar here.
Well,
Shoot.
this
Here.
has been unfucking believable. I am still slightly starstruck, like I said in the beginning, and I tried not to be fucking Chris Farley and just you know that time that you made Dark Lotus. How that was cool, right? So I feel like I did a good job not doing that. So I'm proud of myself. Any final thoughts about the album or where we're going? Anything?
Yeah, the album should be out August, I'm thinking. Lots of videos dropping soon. Follow me, Noize 13, Noize with a Z, 13. The 13 silent. When you see me in person, just call me Noize. Don't be calling me Noize 13. That's fucking weird. Lots of albums on the way. Like lots of albums, lots of music. You guys are going to be seeing me everywhere. I'm going to be trying touring with people with similar mindsets as me, underground cats. I'll be all over states, all over Canada. Plan on going to the UK.
you keep promising all these tours.
But there's no tours.
Listen,
Don't
they're
break my
coming,
heart.
motherfucker. They are all
Don't
coming.
break my heart. I can't take it.
Don't break my heart. What the fuck? Okay. What else? Tons of merch coming down. Astro, I'll probably have some just Astro drops down there. The t-shirts you can get from me down there will just be
Astro's
for
gonna be super
Astro.
Fresh.
Fucking
Oh
yeah.
my god, everybody's gonna lose their fucking mind.
I got my hotel booked and I'm coming
Oh,
down there.
I've already-
That's all I know.
booked hotel, passes bought. If I'm not gonna say you have to go VIP, but if you don't, what are you doing?
Yeah. Right now, I'm just I can't wait to fucking get in that hotel in that king size bed and fucking then go hit up all the fucking like the actual like in betweens and all the fucking.
They've already
depths
announced
of it.
Kane Hodder, and that's enough right there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Not to mention we know that Dirk's gonna be there too, and like
Once
everything
ag-
that's Source Point.
once again, shout out to Dirk Manning.
Yes. Shout out to Source Point Press.
Press.
Those motherfucker are the best in the West and Canada too. Oh yeah, fucking all right. Hey, all those people. I can't wait for Astro, man. We're just gonna go see all these fucking homies and shit.
Well, that's the
Sorry.
plan. We'll catch everybody at Astro. In the meantime, make sure you're following Noize on all those social medias. That way you're knowing when things are happening.
I have-
What about Fritz? Fritz, you got anything you want to talk about?
You've said everything so well, man. You're the mouthpiece. I just make music,
Where
bro.
did he move to?
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on with me, brother.
Oh
I
yeah,
appreciate
dude,
it.
fucking
Oh.
absolutely fucking thank
Love
you.
it.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
If
Fritz,
either
you're the
one of
fucking
you,
Don, man.
either one of you,
Seriously.
if you ever want to be on again, just hit me up.
Dope. Yeah. I'm down.
I would. Oh my god.
You're blowing his mind.
Fucking breathe. Fucking breathe.
Don't kill my co-host.
So I want to segue. This is something we at Pics It Didn't Happen. We are doing with our homies at Dead Threads, June 24th, Newport, Kentucky, Thompson House.
yes.
Cody Manson Family Tour. Cody Manson, Nairo the Madman.
Dope.
Their whole tour package. We are also bringing
Special
to
treats.
our specific date. Son.
Sick as fuck.
Mad motherfucking Max.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Bams and the fucking hooligans. This is one of the biggest events that is happening in our area. Tickets will be available fucking soon.
And if you don't know fams yet, you need to get on board.
2 and 6, motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude, you guys actually were the ones who introduced me to them and to those albums, man. And fucking holy shit, those are really good too. Yeah, hell yeah.
But with
Actually,
all that,
Fritz, when I was tripping the other night and I sent you that song at like 2 a.m., I think that was one of them actually that I sent.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
There you go.
so with that being said, this has been so much fucking fun, and I cannot wait to speak to both of you again in the near future. All of y'all who keep riding with us, fucking thank you. We're gonna bring you so much shit in the future.
Look, he's making promises that we now have to fulfill. So I guess stay tuned because we're gonna make some shit happen.
Hashtag something like a professional.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Right.
Dope, boys.
Down and out for the moment, it's my pain, I own it. I've been on my own shit with omens, I know it. Most y'all can't grasp it, but basically ask it. Put it into the world and the world will pass it. Law of attraction, positively take action. Positively smash them with talent and passion. Watch who you're trashing, these kids become captains. Calling them captains, what's happening, fuck factions. Hush, hush, shit, no reaction to this action. In the land of no snitch, it's a bitch. Catching cabin, catch a stabbing, while crapping. Humiliation will happen. If you act like a bitch, then the killer starts laughing. Can you pick yourself up when you fall to pieces? When your thought decreases? When you're so damn low? Can you pick yourself up when you fall to evil? 'Cause you're so damn evil. Why are we so corrupt? Can you pick yourself up? And getting heavy, getting ready to get dead. See, dead the little lad. My dad depressed my medley. Thanks dad, thanks mom for all the damage. I really don't compare, but here's a song for the hemorrhage. Here's a tune for the nightmares that the light tears. So many tears from your pain, and that's not fair. Wasn't mine to own, don't know how it got there. Probably give mine to my kids so we don't compare. I'm here to share, heal and get past it. Both my parents tried, well, life's just a bastard. Love doesn't work, but we try anyway. Well, we live and let die, then resurrect the next day. Live in the moment, and maybe we play a song that leaves statements inherently. Casting the truth in the booth, now they're blaring me. I became the noise, now the noise is gonna carry me. Can you pick yourself up when you fall to pieces? When your thought decreases? When you're so damn low? Can you pick yourself up? Up off the ground. You're out of air and you're drowned. Who's really holding you down? Can you pick yourself up?